All right, and we're back. Time to bust our way out of here. Where's Rufus? I couldn't finish him. This is gonna get complicated. That's one way of looking at it. I'll go on ahead. We're surrounded. If I was alone, this wouldn't be a thing. I got a reputation to protect. You all get out while you can. It's not that you they're after, it's me. Yeah, well that ain't happening. You got caught up in this over Marlene, now it's my turn to help you. Okay, playtime's over. Thank you, Mr. Barrett. Who are you calling Mr. Barrett? That doesn't sound right. Well then, if you are through talking, may I suggest that we think of a way to get out of here? Huh? Oh yeah, you're cold, man. And just like someone else around here I know. Did you say something? Not a thing. So what are we gonna do? Barrett! Tifa, where's Cloud? Everyone over here. Huh? What's up? Where's Cloud? He's coming. Hurry, hurry. And now we are treated to some beautiful 1997 animated cutscene. Why does that car door open up like that? It opens up from the front instead of the back. That's so weird. Just noticed that. Also, these are some pretty incredible vehicles to be able to climb up staircases like that. Now for some Final Fantasy Kart. Alright, remind me it's switch and okay. Ugh. Let's go ahead and form our party and everything, though. Yeah, this is the party we want. Something like this. Actually, now might be a good time to take Barrett out. Yeah, we could do that. Might as well. That would set us up for later. I think. Okay. Well, first of all, let's get everybody all right back up to where they were. All lightning, enemy skill. Let's do the things we know. No, we'll leave Barrett on for this fight. All ice. Elemental fire. All restore. And steel. There. So far, so good. Let's arrange everything that's left. I like having poison and cover on Cloud, so we'll have poison, and we'll have cover. I guess Barrett can have a restore in a sense. Why not? And we'll give Cloud one of the senses as well. Here we go. Perfect. Here we go. Sorry, hold on. All right. Now, here we go. All right. Switch and okay. There we go. That can't be good for his sword, though. Oh my gosh, the attack speed's just so low. That's the problem. Get over to the other side of the road, please. And please, Barrett, I need you to actually shoot things. Not just wave your arm around. Come on, come on. This minigame's actually not too hard. Like, honestly. It's just, because, like, we have so much HP, we'll probably be fine. But it's still very interesting. Like, it's cool looking, but it actually really sucks because our attack range is so small. Like, this could have been so much cooler than it is. Like I said, we're probably still going to be fine anyway. We have so much HP that it doesn't really matter. We'll still make it to the end. It's just kind of obnoxious that our attacks aren't very good. And apparently the only way these guys can fight us is to ram into us. Like, they don't have guns or swords or anything, they just have to ram into us. There we go. And the boss has finally shown itself. And we have plenty of grenades for it. Cue the return of the awesome music. Not that the last track was bad. Okay. Limit break. And, I mean, if we ever get a turn, come on. Why does he get 2 turns in a row? Next up, we grenade. And Cloud has bolt. Might actually need Tifa to cast some recovery on us, though. Next turn here. Might be a good move. Tifa, how about Cure All? And Bolt. And then something will happen at some point. And the slow animations are kind of... like, it's just so weird sometimes. Why did they need to do that? More grenades. got 2 slots for Tifa now. Some okay-ish damage. Cross slash. More grenades. More bolts. We should be almost done with him now. Just a little bit more. Because these grenades they do so much damage. Besides Bolt, it's our highest damage output. Come on. Slow flamethrower attack. We're almost done. Almost out of Midgar. There we go. Easy fight. He didn't even do the one where he spins around and casts flames on us all. He didn't even get a chance. Crushed him. Perfect. Well, what do we do now? Sephiroth is alive. I have to settle the score. Will that save the planet? It seems so. Then I'm going. I'll go too. There are things I need to know. About the ancients, many things. I guess it's goodbye, Midgar. For now, at least. Next time we come here, there'll be a huge cannon. All right. Let's go. We need a leader for our journey. Of course, that could only be me. You think so? I think it should be Cloud. All right. Go northeast to a town called Calm. If something happens there, we'll meet up there. I hear it's a calm place. Besides, we can't all be strolling around out there. It's too dangerous. Let's split up into 2 parties. Okay. Tifa. And we'll have Aerith as well. Because I want to level up Aerith and actually like get her final limit break and actually have a save file with her maxed out, or well, not maxed out, but like at a relatively high level, so I can actually play around with her if I ever want to. So it would be nice to get started on using Aerith now for a bit. And then when Aerith goes away, we're pretty much going to always use Barret. So yeah, that's pretty much how that's going. Thought you'd do that. What, take the ladies with me? Yeah. Later at Calm. Okay. Let's go ahead and make sure everybody's equipment and materia is the way it should be. Yeah, Aerith's is going to be a little behind. We need to buy a carbon bangle for her. However, Oh, also our accessories are removed. Yeah, okay. So we have a fresh start on accessories. Well, that's good. Protects against poison. Eh. Let's see. Spirit is magic defense. Protect is physical defense. I think Aerith actually has the lowest of those stats. Yeah, her spirit and vitality. Pretty low. Actually, Tifa's are pretty low too. Cloud's are reasonably high, of course. All right. So, it's as I expected. We'll go ahead and give more defense to Aerith. Tifa will need more magic defense. And Cloud doesn't need any extra. He's fine. Let's go ahead and get materia set up here. Arrange. And exchange. Let's go ahead and grab Barrett's stuff. And exchange it. Let's see. Ice. Restore and sense. We might change a few things around here, but Barrett with Tifa, and then Barrett with Aerith. Tifa can have steel, of course. And I'll swap around yeah, we'll give Tifa elemental fire. Tifa with elemental fire, restore, sense, and steel. There we go, that works perfectly. Cloud still has everything I want him to have. Aerith really just needs all ice and all restore, and that's perfect for her. There we go. And with that, we're all set up. Come on. And now we're on the world map. So there is an enemy here that we can learn a skill from. However, we're going to come back to get it later after we get, like, manipulate or something. Let's go ahead and go to calm. After we blow these guys up. I love it when enemy attacks miss and Cloud covers the other one. It's perfect. It's just as it should be. Oh, wow. Those missiles turned around. Didn't expect that. There we go. Got a level up for Aerith, that's nice. On to calm. Let's go ahead and save first. Save right here. All right. Story time. It feels like we just got through with a bunch of cutscenes, and I mean, then we had a short break for a bunch of bosses, and now we're just going straight back into more talking. Everyone's waiting at the inn. Let's go, Cloud. I mean, I do love me some story-driven games, but at the same time, the beginning is very story-heavy. Especially. Kinda can't wait till we get to the, more open-world parts. Well then, I'll go on ahead. Alright. So, just want to make sure of a few things. Alright. Holding the wrong button. There we go. Cloud, you're late. We came up here as fast as we could. Yo, man, you're late. Sorry to keep you waiting. Guess everyone's here now. So let's hear your story. You know, the one about Sephiroth and the crisis of the planet. Let's hear it all. I used to want to be like Sephiroth, so I joined Soldier. After working with Sephiroth on several missions, we became friends. You call that a friend? Yeah, well, he was older than me, and hardly ever talked about himself. So I guess you'd call us war buddies. We trusted each other, until one day. One day? After the war, it was Soldier's duty to put down any resistance against the Shinra. That was 5 years ago. I was 16. It sure is raining hard. Hey, how are you doing? I'm alright. I wouldn't know. I never had motion sickness. Oh, Cloud, your fake memories of Sephiroth just kind of sitting there with his mouth open, talking to random people. Everything okay? Man, Sephiroth always looks so funny with his mouth hanging open like that. Like, the whole vibe is different with that look. Hey. Settle down. They gave me some new materia. I can't wait to use it. Just like a kid. You're going to brief us about this mission. This isn't a typical mission. Good. Why do you say that? I joined Soldier to be like you. But by the time I made first class, the war was already over. My big hopes of becoming a hero like you ended with the war. That's why I always sign up whenever there's a big mission. Kind of a way to prove myself. Say, how do you feel, Mr. Sephiroth? I thought you wanted a briefing. Our mission is to investigate an old Mako reactor. There have been reports of it malfunctioning and producing brutal creatures. First we will dispose of those creatures, then we will locate the problem and neutralize it. Brutal creatures? Where? The Mako reactor at Nibelheim. Nibelheim? That's where I'm from. Hometown. Sir! Something strange just crashed into the truck. That would be our monster. Slow falling rain. Oh no, it attacked Cloud. Oh, that means we have to waste a turn. Or no, we're just dead during the cutscene. I guess Sephiroth already had the action queued up. But I know it's possible for the dragon to attack us right away, and then, like, we get into a loop where Sephiroth just keeps casting Life 2 on us over and over. Well, for this time period, that was actually pretty good. Meh. Sephiroth's strength is incredible. He's far stronger in reality than any stories you may have heard about him. Yeah, the rain animation was... It was pretty good. It was just like this slowly falling dramatic rain. Kind of looked nice. So where do you come in? Me? I was mesmerized by the way Sephiroth fought. And then we reached Nibelheim. How does it feel? It's your first time back to your hometown in a long time, right? So how does it feel? I wouldn't know because I don't have a hometown. How about your parents? My mother is Genova. She died right after she gave birth to me. My father? What does it matter? All right, let's go. The Mako smells pretty bad here. Mako has a smell? Yo, wait a minute. Isn't that, the name of Sephiroth's mother? I remember Genova. That's the headless spook living in the Shinra building. That's right. Barrett, would you please let us hear what Cloud has to say? You can ask questions later. Tifa, I was only... Okay, Cloud, continue. The childhood friends reunite. Aerith seems like she's really into the story. I was really surprised with Tifa. The town was quiet. Everyone must be in their houses, afraid to come out because of the monsters. No, maybe they're afraid of us. We leave for the reactor at dawn. Make sure you get to sleep early. All we need is one lookout. So you others get some rest. Oh, and you may visit your family and friends. Okay. Wait. Hey, aren't you... Have I been here before? I don't remember. This don't matter, so get on with it. Where was Tifa's house again? Oh, here it is. Cloud. Did you go in my house? Yes. I thought you might be home. And let's see, we need to explore Tifa's house, play on the piano, tell Tifa you jammed on it. Yeah, here we go. Cloud. Did you go into my room? Yeah. If we can play on the piano, hold on. Piano? Ah. Did you play my piano? Yeah, I jammed on it. Now, how did this go? I don't think there's anything in particular we have to do. Is it this? Ah, here we go. Just messing around with the notes. Okay. While we're here, received orthopedic underwear. Cloud? It's true. Cloud. We're talking about something really important here. Ah, okay, that's after the flashback. Okay, so I think that's all we need to actually do here. This is my house. It has nothing to do with what happened 5 years ago. Aw. Yo, wait, I want to hear. Me too. It's been a long time, right? Tell us more. You saw your family? You saw your family, right? Sure. I don't know if you'd call it a family. My father died when I was still young. That's why my mom lived alone in this house. Yeah, I saw my mom. My mom, she was a vibrant woman, hadn't changed at all. But a few days later, she died. But when I saw her, she looked fine. Yes? Cloud? Welcome home, Cloud. Hi, Mom. Come. Let me take a look at you. You look so handsome. Ugh, these Lego animations. So is this a soldier uniform? Mom, And then the memories start jumbling up. We start noticing some inconsistency. My, how you've grown. I'll bet the girls never leave you alone. Not really. I mean, they don't. I'm worried about you. There are lots of temptations in the city. I'd feel a lot better if you just settled down with a nice girlfriend. I'm alright. You should have an older girlfriend, one that'll take care of you. I think that would be best for you. I'm not interested. Are you eating right? I'm alright. The company takes care of me. Is that so? I know you can't cook. I've been worried sick about you. Cloud? You know, Cloud. Is that right, Cloud? I'll always be your mother. Let's stop this. Okay. This mansion. No, I'll come here later. Up ahead is Mount Nebel. I'll tell you about the time I went into the mountains. But apparently, not right now. Gotta go through every step of the flashback here. Now over here we have Tifa's martial art teacher. Shinra here to get rid of the monsters? Cloud, and who are you? I'm Zangan. I travel around the world teaching children martial arts. I have 128 students all over the world. In this town, a girl named Tifa is my student. Did you say Tifa? Tifa has good sense. She'll be a powerful fighter. Never talked to him the first time that I came here, so wanted to make sure I do that. What are you looking at? The scenery. I feel like I know this place. Time to sleep. Or short one bed. If I can. How do I progress through this again? We have an early start tomorrow. You should get some sleep soon. Yeah, let's get some sleep. We've done everything we need to do. I hired a guard. Sorry. I hired a guide to the Mako reactor. Ugh. I've heard she's young. I hope we can rely on her. Once the guide gets here, we're heading out. Tifa's father. Listen to me, Sephiroth, in case something happens. Trust me. I'll be alright, Dad. I have 2 men from Soldier with me. I'm Tifa. Nice to meet you. Tifa, you're the guide? That's right. It so happens I'm the #1 guide in this town. It's too dangerous. I can't let you get involved in this. There's no problem if you protect her. Let's go. Mr. Sephiroth, please let me take one picture for a memento. Tifa, can you ask him for me too? Come on, Sephiroth. You know you want to get your picture taken. See, I can already picture it, right? Like, how creepy would that look? Sephiroth just, like, faking some kind of smile. Some kind of happy smile. I can already imagine how awkward that picture probably is. Cheese! Great. Thank you. I'll give each of you a copy once I get it developed. Man, remember back in the day when we had to develop film? A Mako reactor was built in Mount Nebel. The cold mountain air of Mount Nebel was the same. Nice little 3D space that they created there just for that little cutscene. I guess. It gets harder from here. Follow me. So there's nothing to pick up or collect during this memory. The bridge. Then we're going into cutscene territory again. Because that bridge was very poorly made. So there's nothing to actually collect around here in this memory, so we can just, like, the faster we can get through it, the better. Everyone seems to be all right. Will we be able to get back? These caves are intertwined, like an ant farm. Oh, in Sephiroth, one person seems to be missing. It may sound cruel, but we have no time to search for him. We can't go back, so we must go on. We'll travel together from here. All right. The faster we can get through this, the better. Thankfully, Sephiroth just kind of destroys everything. Unfortunately, Cloud dies to everything as well. Again, not that it matters that much. We can cast Life too. Why not? Sephiroth looks very bored in this picture, does he not? It's just like, what a drag. I'm so tired. I had to get out of bed for this. And Cloud actually does look different, I think. No, maybe he doesn't. I thought he looked a little different there. Now I'm not sure. What's this? Mysteriously colored cave? It must be the Mako energy. This mountain is especially abundant in it. That's why the Mako reactor was built here. Again, nothing to actually collect on this trip through the mountains. See, look at this. The enemies get to go first, even when Sephiroth is in the battle, and he's way past. And he's like way past their level. Even Sephiroth has to wait for some reason, just because the computer can queue up actions faster than a human can. And so I guess they must have programmed Sephiroth that way too. Like, there's just so many things wrong with that. Why do enemies always get to go first? And what's this? A Mako fountain. It's a miracle of nature. It's so beautiful. If the Mako reactor continues to suck up the energy, this fountain will dry up too. Materia. When you condense Mako energy, materia is produced. It's very rare to see materia in its natural state. By the way, why is it when you use materia, you can use magic too? You were in Soldier and didn't even know that? The knowledge and wisdom of the ancients is held in the materia. Anyone with this knowledge can freely use the powers of the land and the planet. That knowledge interacts between ourselves and the planet, calling up magic, or so they say. Magic, mysterious power. Tifa looks like she's bored of the explanation. Ha ha ha. Did I say something funny? A man once told me he never to use unscientific terms like mysterious power. It shouldn't even be called magic. I still remember how angry he was. Who was that? Hojo of Shinra Inc. An inexperienced man assigned to take over the work of a great scientist. Oof. That burn. It was a walking mass of complexes. Oh. Man. Sephiroth. Laying the smackdown on Hojo. A Mako fountain. So this is where the knowledge of the ancients is? You would think that they would make their Mako reactors a little more easily accessible. Like, how did they even build this thing? How'd they get all the equipment and stuff up here to build this? I mean, even without the monsters, like these trails, seems super treacherous. And like, what, that Mako fountain just wasn't there before, or what? We finally made it. Sure took the long way around, though. Tifa, you wait here. Like, there's no way that tiny wooden bridge was built for construction equipment or anything. Could barely have personnel go across that dangerous thing. I'm going inside, too. I want to see. Only authorized people are allowed in. This place is full of Shinra's industrial secrets. But take care of the lady. Take care of her, real Cloud. Oh, man. Better take real good care of me, then. There's Sephiroth going down the chains. And, like, what is this entrance? Why is the entrance to the Mako reactor you have to run along some pipes on the ceiling and climb down some chains? Why is that a thing? This is Genova, right? It won't open. Ugh, this flashback is so long, but I will be very happy when it is done. This is the reason for the malfunction. This part is broken. Cloud, close the valve. Oh, are we expected to do something? Did you close the valve? Was I, how to, oh, there we go. Why did it break? Now I see, Hojo. But doing this will never put you on the same level as Professor Gast. This is a system that condenses and freezes the Mako energy. That is, when it's working correctly. Now, what does Mako energy become when it's further condensed? Oh yeah, it becomes materia. Right, normally. But Hojo put something else in there. Take a look. I'm pressing A. I don't know what else. Look through the window. Yes, I'm trying. Thank you. Guess we needed to talk to Sephiroth to actually look through the window for some reason. Oh no, it's a monster! Or rather, it was a person. What is that? Normal members of Soldier are humans that have been showered with Mako. You're different from the others, but still human. But what are they? They've been exposed to a far higher degree of Mako than you. So he's trying to fuse not just Mako in people, but materia in people. And that creates monsters. Because the Mako concentration's just too high. Is this some kind of monster? Exactly. And it's Hojo of Shinra that produced these monsters. Mutated living organisms produced by Mako energy. That's what these monsters really are. Normal members of Soldier? You mean you're different? Hey, Sephiroth? No. Was I? Was I created this way too? Am I the same as all these monsters? Sephiroth? You saw it. All of them were humans. Human? No way. Ever since I was small, I've felt that I was different from the others, special in some way. But not like this. I mean... First of all, this thing has convenient timing. Second of all... You already know how twisted Hojo is. And why does it matter if you are self-aware? Am I human? I didn't really understand what Sephiroth meant then. I was even more surprised that Shinra was producing monsters. The more I hear, the more I hate him. Who would ever have thought the Mako reactor held such a secret? That would seem to explain the increase in the number of monsters recently. I think we should listen carefully to Cloud, don't you think so, Barrett? Save game and rest? No, we're good. We still have plenty of time. Poking his nose in where it doesn't belong. On Cloud, why don't you finish that story? Tifa, were you waiting outside then? Yes. We returned to Nibelheim. Sephiroth confined himself to the inn. He didn't even try to talk to me. Then all of a sudden he just disappeared, right? I found him inside the biggest building in Nibelheim. The villagers used to call it the Shinra Mansion. Long ago, people from Shinra used to live in that mansion. This is one of those points in the story where it's just like, okay, but why would Sephiroth go crazy over that? Like, even if he was created in a test tube like that, what difference would it make? Of course, there's lots about Sephiroth we don't know. Could also be the proximity to Jenova, actually, as well. Like, with Jenova controlling him and stuff. There's lots of theories. Game's a little weak on explanations, though. Anyway, down we go. See, even after playing this game already, I'm still confused about certain points of the story. So that's just how this game goes. Unfortunately, we can't go in here and wake up a certain vampire Turk. Apparently dead organism was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. Professor Gast named that organism Jenova. X year, X month, X day. Jenova confirmed to be an ancient. I don't know about that. Genova Project approved. The use of Mako Reactor 1 approved for use. My mother's name is Genova. Genova Project. Is this just a coincidence? Are you just now figuring this out? Professor Gast, why didn't you tell me anything? Why did you die? 'Cause Hojo. Let me be alone. Alrighty. Sephiroth didn't come out of the Shinra mansion. Dull cutscene time is almost over. He continued to read as if he were possessed by something, and not once did the light in the basement go out. But he did make an awful mess of the library. Ugh. Yeah, see, I'm yawning at this. It's terrible. Come on, come on. Can't interact with the safe yet. So, basically, Cloud took a nap. And came back later. It's so nice being able to go through environments without any encounters in them. Next time we come here, there's going to be lots of them. What was this basement used for? It's like a dark, spooky Halloween path with a bunch of bones lying out. Like some sort of crypt, and then it leads to a random random research laboratory. Like, what kind of house is this? Like, what kind of renovations did they do? If they put a lab down here, why didn't they get rid of all the bones and stuff? Well, I mean, unless those were after the renovations, I guess. Who is it? Traitor. Traitor? You ignorant traitor, I'll tell you. This planet originally belonged to the Cetra. Cetra was an itinerant race. They would migrate in, settle the planet, then move on. At the end of their hard, long journey, it was said they would find the promised land and supreme happiness. But those who disliked journeying appeared. They stopped their migrations, built shelters, and elected to lead an easier life. They took that which the Cetra and the planet had made without giving back one whit in return. Those are your ancestors. I mean, and technically yours too? Sephiroth. Long ago, disaster struck the planet. Your ancestors escaped. They survived because they hid. The planet was saved by sacrificing the Cetra. After that, your ancestors continued to multiply. Now all that's left after the Cetra is in these reports. What does that have to do with you? Don't you see? An ancient named Genova was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. The Genova Project. The Genova Project wanted to produce people with the power of the ancients, or the Cetra. I am what was produced. Produced? Yes. Professor Gast, leader of the Genova Project, and genius scientist produced me. How did he... Sephiroth. Out of my way. I'm going to see my mother. Now see... This seems extremely gullible for him to suddenly believe all of this. But it's just part of the plot. We just gotta roll with it, I guess. And man, it didn't take him very long to burn down the village. We followed right behind him. Hey, it's you. You're still sane, right? Then come over here and help me. I'll check this house. You check that one over there. Yeah, there's nothing in there. Terrible. Sephiroth, this is too terrible. And here it is. That iconic view of Sephiroth. Again, these cutscenes are beautiful for 1997. This is unbelievably good. So anyway, we ran up back to the reactor, and now, see, they're not going to make us run all the way through, you know, up the path to the reactor, but they are going to make us run all the way through the, you know, through the chains and the pipes again, all the way through the jungle gym to get there. They are going to make us go through this. Papa. Sephiroth? Did Sephiroth do this to you? Sephiroth, Soldier, Mako Reactor, Shinra. I hate them all. And now see, Tifa can clearly wield Sephiroth's sword. I mean, wield might be too strong a word. She can pick it up. But still, why didn't we take Sephiroth's sword way back in the president's office? We should have just taken it. Mother, I'm here to see you. Please open this door. How could you do that to Papa and all the townspeople? And then she gets slashed and should have been cut in half. That should have been way more than a cut. You promised that you'd come when I was in trouble. Oh, she just repeats that same dialogue. Also, she looks totally fine with that expression on her face. Alright. We're almost out of here. The last little bit of Sephiroth Goes Crazy. It's almost done. Mother, let's take the planet back together. I've thought of a great idea. Let's go to the Promised Land. Sephiroth. My family, my hometown. How could you do this to them? They've come again, Mother. With her superior power, knowledge, and magic, Mother was destined to become the ruler of this planet. See, now this just sounds like either Jenova's controlling him or something. Like, that seems like the only reasonable explanation for why Sephiroth would go from a rational person to a completely irrational person over this. But those worthless creatures are stealing the planet from Mother. But now, I'm here with you, so don't worry. And what even was that? Why was there like a little, metal angel statue robot thing there? Why was that even there in the first place? What even was that? And there's Jenova with a head. What about my sadness? My family, friends, the sadness of having my hometown taken away from me. Yes, symbolism. Like, Hojo just really needed, like, a symbolic angel there, I guess. Needed that symbolic angel statue. It's the same as your sadness. My sadness? What do I have to be sad about? I am the chosen one. I've been chosen to be the leader of this planet. I have orders to take the planet back from you stupid people for the Cetra. What should I be sad about? You have orders? From who? Jenova? Sephiroth, I trusted you. No, you're not the Sephiroth I used to know. And seizure-inducing cuts back and forth. Blah. And that's the end of my story. Wait, that's it? No more? I don't remember. What happened to Sephiroth? In terms of skill, I couldn't have killed him. Official records state Sephiroth is dead. I read it in the newspaper. Shinra Inc. owns the newspaper, so you can't rely on that. I want to know the truth. I want to know what happened. I challenged Sephiroth and lived. Why didn't he kill me? I'm alive too. A lot of this doesn't make sense. What about Jenova? It was in the Shinra building, right? Shinra shipped it from Nibelheim to Midgar. Did something carry it out later? It was missing from the Shinra building. Sephiroth? None of this makes sense. I'm with you, Barrett. I'm going, gone. I'm leaving and the thinking to you. Yo, Cloud, let's get a move on. Wait. Cloud, what's wrong? You just gonna stand there while Sephiroth heads for the Promised Land? I ain't letting Sephiroth or Shinra get to no promised land. If they do, then we're all screwed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? Is that all? Oh, brother. Fine, that's good enough. Oh, brother. Cloud? How bad was I after Sephiroth stabbed me? Well, I mean, pretty good considering that he didn't stab you. He should have cut you in half. I thought you were a goner. I was so sad. The ancients, Cetra, Genova, Sephiroth, and myself. Let's go. Barrett's waiting. What a fascinating story. Hey guys, thanks for watching. This is where most people tell you to like, comment, and subscribe. And while I would appreciate you doing all that, if you enjoyed my content, come check me out on Twitch at twitch.tv/TrinfiniteX so you can watch and chat with me while I make these. I'm a family-friendly streamer, so everybody's welcome. Throw me a follow on Twitch and Twitter so you can get notifications when I go live. Links will be down in the description. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to meeting you.